When it comes to autoimmune disease, there are really two very different approaches. One helps you manage symptoms at the surface level, and the other helps you heal fully at the root level. So for the first 5 to 6 years as a physical therapist in my career, I only knew the first approach. That's what I was trained in. My master's degree was focused on the conventional Western approach. But when my mom was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, diabetes, and psoriasis, I discovered there was another approach, one that traditional medicine doesn't typically explore. And learning about both has made all the difference. So I want to share what I've learned with you because you deserve to know all your options, especially if what you've been doing or the prescriptions you've been given have not been working. So the traditional medicine approach, which is widely recommended by most conventional medical doctors, keeps you managing your symptoms at a surface level. The thing is that Western medicine isn't bad, it's just designed to manage illnesses or conditions like autoimmune issues. It's not designed to heal it. The number one function of the conventional medical system is to prevent death. It is not here to help you live fully and have vitality, right? So it does have its purpose. For years as a physical therapist, this is exactly what I was trained to do. Help my patients control their symptoms and live with their condition. What exercises could they do to manage pain? What anti-inflammatory pills were they prescribed? Should I give them ice or modalities like TENS or IFC? Every doctor who referred clients to me also sent them with anti-inflammatory meds like prednisone, cortisone shots, Plaquenil, and the list goes on, even strong cancer meds to combat the inflammation, which I always thought was very bizarre because these medications are so strong and they don't heal the condition. They suppress the immune system, often making symptoms worse, but it keeps them alive. The protocols that they're given focus on symptom relief. It might make them feel a little bit less pain. It might take the edge off, but it doesn't completely take the pain away. It might calm inflammation a little bit, but it's not sustainable. And in a way, they're renting their results because as long as they are on the pills, they might feel a little bit better, but the second they get off, their symptoms come back. And you can tell by the language of the conventional system when they say manage it. You'll always have this condition, but at least we can make your symptoms better. Traditional medicine asks, how do we stop the immune system from attacking? But it never asks, why is the immune system attacking itself in the first place? So yes, you get temporary relief, but the root cause never gets addressed. The immune system stays confused, the inflammation stays active, and you stay on meds because the moment you stop, the symptoms return. And that's when I realized that managing isn't the same as healing because that was not the route that I wanted for my mom. The holistic approach is the approach that will actually heal your body and your health. Holistic healing asks a very different question. It asks, why is your body attacking itself? What is actually going on beneath the surface? And it digs deeper. It treats autoimmune disease not as a malfunction, but as a physiological protection response. Your immune system isn't broken. It's just stuck in survival mode because your nervous system doesn't feel safe. If you're having an autoimmune attack like brain fog and unrelenting exhaustion or pain or just feeling not like yourself, it means that your immune system is working. The immune system is activated. It's just overwhelmed, confused, and acting on crossed or mixed signals. I'd like to share the 3 main roots of inflammation. In the last 15 years of my 20-year career, I focused on addressing inflammation at the root. And here's what I found. There are 3 main roots to inflammation. Number 1 is having a chaotic mind. So a mind that is in survival mode, always on high alert, looping, overthinking, on edge, waiting for the next shoe to drop. That level of thinking constantly signals danger to the body, which keeps inflammation turned on. It's like an alarm system that has been cranked up to high and it's super sensitive so that you can't even tiptoe in the house without sending off the alarm. Number 2 root cause of inflammation is an unbalanced body from poor lifestyle habits. When you have poor choices in the way you live, it keeps your hormones unbalanced. So lifestyle habits include how much rest do you have? How much time do you take for yourself to breathe and to sit still? How much time do you sleep? Are you eating a nourishing diet of foods that you enjoy? Are you hydrated? Are you getting in enough movement, enough steps? Do you have flexibility in your body? Do you have strength? These lifestyle habits keep your hormones balanced. But if you have an unbalanced body, your body ends up either too tense and overworking from pushing through, or too weak and stagnant from sitting all day with poor diet. And either way, both paths lead to stiffness, pain, and chronic inflammation. Now, the third main root of inflammation that almost nobody talks about is a disconnected spirit. I wish I didn't have to explain it like this, but we are not robots. We are energetic beings. We are breathing and living creatures. And when you feel drained or exhausted, it's often because of disconnection. You're not feeling connected to yourself and to what you really want, what lights you up. You might be feeling disconnected from your partner or from your family or from your community. You might be feeling disconnected from a higher purpose or a source of power. Healing requires reconnection to your spirit. And this is what I really love helping my clients with. If you're not sure which of these is driving your inflammation, the flare-ups, the autoimmune attacks, I created a free inflammation indicator test. This addresses all three roots that I was talking about. And when you do this test, you'll stop guessing and you'll get results instantly. You'll understand why the flare-up is so unrelenting, and you'll receive a personalized plan to get back on track with your holistic healing. It takes less than 5 minutes and it's 100% free. So the link's below. Make sure you take it so that you can get the answers that you need right now. Clients who've taken it get so much clarity on why they're stuck in pain. So one of my clients realized that her nervous system was constantly agitated. She was getting frustrated about everything, every phone call, every doorbell ring, and that's what was creating painful episodes in her joints. Another client saw how her disconnection from her children was contributing to exhaustion and brain fog. So if this is resonating with you and you're wondering how this applies to your specific situation, I'd love to help you figure this out. I've helped hundreds of women move from managing their autoimmune conditions to actually healing them. So I offer a free energy activation call where we look at your health holistically, identifying what's keeping you stuck, and we'll explore your personalized plan for healing. So the link is in the description below. Everything I shared with you, most doctors don't tell you about holistic healing, not because they're bad or they want to keep this from you. It's because they just weren't trained in it, just like I wasn't either. Medical training teaches symptom management, not root cause healing. It's not what they learn in medical school. It's not that they don't care. They do. The system they work in simply doesn't have the time, the tools, or training for this kind of approach. Think about if you go see your doctor and you have a 10-minute appointment, that visit can't address your nervous system, your stress patterns, your gut health, your childhood trauma, your lifestyle habits, or your spiritual health. How can they do all that in 10 minutes, right? It's not their fault. So they do what they are trained to do. What are your symptoms? Okay, this medication, check. And this one for the side effects of that first medication. I know I'm being facetious, but unfortunately that's the reality for so many women and clients that I work with. Again, doctors are not bad. The medical system is not bad. It's just incomplete. It's not holistic. It's what we call a reductionistic approach. They look at parts of your body and they give you symptomatic care. But you deserve to know that there's another path. You deserve to know that your body can heal when it feels safe. And when you learn to listen to what your body is trying to tell you, everything changes. Your body has the power to heal itself. We are designed with a pharmacy full of healing compounds. With just a happy thought, you can start to release serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter released by our gut to help calm ourselves. You can, with a hug, release oxytocin, which is a hormone that helps connect you to your loved ones, whether a pet or your partner or a child. That also helps you heal, right there. And I could go on and on. We have so many chemicals that we produce within us, and we can produce them in an instant, but you have to know how to access this power. And this is exactly what I help my clients do. I help them activate their own internal healing power holistically, mind, body, and soul. So if you found this even a little helpful, can you please do me a favor? I noticed that I have way more viewers than I have subscribers, and you may not realize this, but every like, comment, and subscribe helps me share my message and continue to create free content. So please leave a comment if this resonated. I do respond to each one. And until the next video, I hope you have a healing day.